Test, test. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Trinity Ball Yard on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for today's NCCAA South Region Tournament game between the Carolina University Bruins and the Southeastern Baptist University Chargers. If everyone would please rise and remove your hats as we start off today with a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for the day that you've given us, and thank you for allowing us all to be here today, Lord. Lord, I ask that you keep everybody safe on the field today and keep us safe as we leave here. And help us to keep you first in all things we do, God. In your name we pray. Amen. Up first, the lineup for the visiting Carolina University Bruins. Batting first, the center fielder, number 3, Dion Tubbs. Batting second, the shortstop, number 10, John Kehoe. Batting third, the pitcher and designated hitter, number 27, Nick McAdon. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Brian Deegan. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 6, Logan Conklin. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 18, Grant Harris. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 25, Kevin Greenwood. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 5, Christopher Wilkins. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 26, Alexiel Delgado. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Southeastern Baptist University Chargers. Batting first, the center fielder, number 34, Bo Foreman. Batting second, the shortstop, number 15, Cole Eckhoff. Batting third, the second baseman, number 31, William LaRocca. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 2, Leroy Rushing. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 24, Caleb Polk. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 25, Dylan Booth. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 1, Rod Evans. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 18, Kobe Newell. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 11, John Spearman. And the pitcher for Southeastern today, number 13, Matthew Thompson. At this time, if everyone will please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Trinity Ball Yard on the Hill at the campus of Trinity Baptist College on the west side of Jacksonville. We're getting ready for day 2, game number 5 of this NCCAA South Region Baseball Championship Tournament. And we're going to start things off with an elimination game between the home team, Southeastern Baptist Chargers, who are on the field, and the visiting Bruins from Carolina University. I'm Ray Bureau. 4 games last night, 3 today, plus a high school game I'm going to do. So bear with me if I get a little bit flustered. That's an awful lot. But I love it. It beats working for a living. As you see out there on the mound, Left-hander Matthew Thompson getting ready for Southeastern Baptist. He has 1 win and 3 losses entering play today. Thompson has pitched 24 2/3 innings. He is making his 10th appearance and 5th start. 41 hits, 36 runs, 32 of them earned. He has walked 19 and struck out 19. And the first man he will face will be Carolina's center fielder, Bo Foreman. It'll be Foreman, Eckhoff, and LaRocca, followed by Rushing, Polk, and Booth. And the bottom third will be Evans, Newell, and Spearman for the Bruins. Around the defense for Southeastern Baptist, Alexio Delgado is in left, Dion Tubbs playing center, and Brian Deegan is in right. We'll correct that now. Leroy Rushing is in left, Bo Foreman is in center, and Rod Evans is in right. Around the infield, John Spearman at third base. The shortstop is Cole Eckhoff, and William LaRocca is at second. Playing first base will be Caleb Polk, with Kobe Newell doing the catching for Matthew Thompson. Carolina's lineup will be Dion Tubbs in center, John Kehoe at short, Nick Macadon, the pitcher, DH, Brian Deegan in right, Logan Conklin in center, Grant Harris at second, Kevin Greenwood at first, Christopher Wilkins at third, and Alexio Delgado in left. So now we have it all caught up, and we can already say hello to Miss Shelby Burke. And let us know you're watching. I always enjoy seeing those names up there on the screen. Thompson with the first pitch, and a fastball misses up and in, and day number 2 is underway. It is cloudy, 74 degrees right now, with a 40% chance of rain later today. Wind not blowing at the moment, but it's been gusting at about 8 to 10 miles per hour. And when it is blowing, it's going out towards left center field. It's going to help right-handed pull hitters. A ball and a strike to Tubbs. And Thompson delivers and misses upstairs. That is ball 2. Tubbs is hitting .369. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tubbs has homered 8 times. He's driven in 37 runs. Get a chance, we'll recap what happened yesterday for anybody who might have missed the action, as ball 3 is down low. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tubbs has worked the count full to start the ball game. Thompson delivers and misses outside for ball 4. Good at bat for Dion Tubbs. He draws a leadoff walk. In game 1 yesterday, Carolina defeated Bob Jones 6-1. In game 2, Trinity Baptist beat Southeastern Baptist 2-1. In game 3, Fort Lauderdale beat Carolina 4-2. And in game 4, Toccoa Falls beat Trinity Baptist 18-1. Swing and a miss. John Kehoe now at the plate for the Bruins. He is hitting .282, no homers, 22 runs driven in. Tubbs has stolen 24 bases in 31 attempts. He's at first. Kehoe shows bunt. Pulls back in time to take one high and outside. So today, right now, you're watching Southeastern Baptist and Carolina. This is an elimination game. Next game will also be an elimination game. Bob Jones against Trinity Baptist. As Kehoe fouls this one off, Trinity Baptist will be the home team. And we'll end the game of play in the winner's bracket, Fort Lauderdale and Toccoa Falls, with Toccoa Falls being the home team. A ball and 2 strikes on John Kehoe. Tubbs drew a walk. He's at first, in case you're just now joining us. That's it so far. Thompson gets a good look and delivers and misses up and away for ball 2. Hello to Ted Locklar, Christian Cantu. Remember a few of these names from yesterday. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thompson checks that runner at first and delivers a breaking ball that misses outside, and Thompson has gone full to the first two hitters. He then threw ball 4 to Tubbs. The winner of this game will play tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. against the winner of our next game, Bob Jones and Trinity Baptist. 3-2, runners going, a high pop-up, slicing toward the line and dropping foul. Rod Evans gave it a good effort, a couple more steps, and he has that ball. That ball took a nosedive as it got out near him, however. So the count remains 3-2. Tubbs took off on that last pitch. Let's see if he does it again. Another payoff pitch from Thompson. Runner not going, swing and a miss. That is strike 3. So a walk and a strikeout brings up the pitcher/designated hitter, Nick Macadon. As a hitter, Macadon is at .321, 9 homers and 43 runs driven in. We'll give you his pitching numbers when he takes the mound. Tubbs at first. 1 out. Pitch from Thompson misses outside. That's where Thompson has missed so far, away from the right-handed hitters. 1 ball, no strikes. A lot of room in the right center field gap for Macadon, and he's being pitched away. That's ball 2. Center fielder Bo Foreman playing the hitter to pull. Two balls, no strikes. Macadon looking for something he can drive. That's ball 3, up a little high, so he's in the driver's seat now as the wind starts to blow once again. We get that a lot here at this field. Wind turning itself off and on all throughout a ball game. 3 balls, no strikes, and a pitch. That one caught the knees. That is strike 1. Carolina in the whites, Southeastern Baptist in the royal blue and white pants. 3 balls and a strike to Macadon, and he takes strike 2. And that's 3 batters in a row that Thompson has gone full. He walked 1, then struck out 1. Now working on Macadon. Payoff pitch. Check that runner. Now the 3-2. Got him swinging, and 2 consecutive strikeouts from Matthew Thompson. And Deion Tubbs still at first base, but the cleanup man, Brian Deegan, is at the plate. Deegan played some terrific defense yesterday, made a diving catch, Superman style. He's hitting .353, 9 homers, and 46 runs driven in, and he pulls the first pitch to his own dugout and is down in the count 0-1. He also made a few running catches, making those grabs on the dead sprint. We've seen a lot of good defense by all the teams out there on the field yesterday. 0-1. Runners going. Pitch is grounded towards second. It's a diving stop and a throw to first in time. That's Grant Harris with the slide. Came up, a little bit of a wide throw, but Greenwood able to hold the bag. And now Deegan got up very slowly. It was William LaRocca who made the stop, threw to Polk who held the bag. Not quite familiar with the teams just yet. I saw both of them yesterday. My bad. And the Chargers are able to get out of the inning without that leadoff walk doing any damage. So as we go to the bottom of the first, no score, back after this 30-second message from the NCCAA.
I'll be on hand to bring it. Welcome to the game. Thanks for watching, everybody.
In case you missed it, here quickly is the batting order for the Chargers. Center fielder Bo Foreman, followed by shortstop Cole Eckhoff and William LaRocca at second base. The middle third of the batting order is left fielder Leroy Rushing, first baseman Caleb Polk, and DH Dylan Booth. And the bottom three are Rod Evans in right, Kobe Newell in center, and John Spearman at third base. They're facing Nick Macadon. He's on the mound for Carolina. Macadon is 4-2 with a 4.80 ERA. He is making his 12th appearance and 11th start. 50 2/3 innings. Macadon has allowed 65 hits, 37 runs, 27 of them earned. He has walked 20 and struck out 50. He has also allowed 9 home runs. Bo Foreman will lead things off for the Chargers. He's hitting .265 with 6 runs driven in. He has scored 11 times. Defensively for the Bruins, Delgado in left, Tubbs in center, Deegan in right. Around the infield, Wilkins at third, Kehoe the shortstop, Harris playing second, and Greenwood at first. Behind the plate is Logan Conklin. He'll be catching Nick Macadon. So here comes Bo Foreman, left-hand hitter. Foreman trying to start a rally for the Chargers. Macadon getting ready for his first pitch. The wind and the delivery is at the knees on the inner half of the plate for strike one. All 7 inning ball games here in the tournament. Macadon ready, 1 strike pitch. High drive, very well hit towards right. It's got a chance, and it is gone. Off the scoreboard, Bo Foreman homers and puts the Chargers ahead 1-0. His first homer of the year, his 7th RBI. That ball hit right in the middle of the Trinity baseball scoreboard. And the Chargers out to a quick 1-0 lead, the 10th homer that Macadon has allowed this season. Cole Eckhoff at the plate. He's the shortstop. 1 run is in. Eckhoff hitting .203. He is no homers and 4 RBIs. Swung on and missed, and that one is fouled off. Rhonda Sims and the Southeastern Baptist Sports Network loving what they just saw out of Bo Foreman. 1 strike pitch from Macadon, and that one is in the dirt, and the count's even at 1-1. Chargers are very pumped up in the dugout. Had a couple of home runs throughout yesterday's ball games. That's the first one today. And that one is tapped foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Macadon ready. Here's the 1-2. There's a ground ball into left field. That'll be a base hit for Eckhoff. Makes a turn and pumps himself up. He's aboard with nobody out. Brings up William LaRocca, the second baseman. Hitting .275. No homers and 1 RBI. This is the 9th start of the season for LaRocca. He's played in 21 games. Eckhoff with a big lead, a throw over to first, and the runner's back in time. I don't have the stolen base information. Here it is. It just popped up. There's a hot shot, 1 hopper towards third. A little trouble getting out of the glove, but the umpire said that ball did not hit the ground, and that's a double play. From up here, it looked like it might have grazed the ground, but a line drive double play. And that takes Eckhoff off the base paths as well. Wilkins had a little trouble getting it out of the glove, but it was caught on the line, says the base umpire. So 2 outs with the bases empty, rushing at the plate. Macedon's first pitch is a breaking ball for ball 1. Rushing is hitting .314, 1 homer, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. That ball is inside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Macedon delivers. And a high pop-up over near the fence. Might stay in play, and the catch is made by Greenwood to end the inning. A leadoff homer from Bo Foreman. 1 run on 2 hits, nobody left. After 1, it is Southeastern Baptist leading 1-0. One nothing Southeastern Baptist after 1. Bo Foreman, a leadoff home run for the Chargers, giving Matthew Thompson a 1-0 lead. Thompson walked 1, but then struck out 2 and got a ground ball. And in the second, he will face 5, 6, and 7, Conklin, Harris, and Greenwood. The winner plays tomorrow at 11 a.m. The loser is eliminated from the tournament. Carolina went 1-1 yesterday, defeating Bob Jones and falling in a really good game to Fort Lauderdale. Southeastern Baptist played an excellent game also. That was a 2-1 final score. Trinity Baptist held on for the win. Darren Goki was able to keep the Chargers off the board for the most part. And Dylan Waters got the save for TBC. Mason Bonono did a terrific job. He went the distance for the Chargers, 6 innings. He allowed just 2 runs. First ball swinging is Logan Conklin. Comes up empty. Conklin hitting .343. He has homered twice and driven in 16, and he takes this one outside to even the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, and a pitch. And this one misses low. That's ball 2. Mason Bonono allowed just 5 hits in his start yesterday and just 1 walk. He did a really good job. But Trinity Baptist pitching made 2 runs stand up. There's ball 3 down and in. Three balls and a strike to Conklin. And a high pop-up over near the fence. Polk giving chase, slides, hits the fence. Did not make the catch, but more importantly, he appears to be just fine. Counts 3 balls, 2 strikes. I want to thank all of our coaches throughout this tournament, getting everything ready for us up here in the booth. They made it very easy for us, letting us know the home teams and the starting lineups well in advance. Thank you, coaches. We really do appreciate that. Here's a payoff pitch. Very close, but ball 4, and Conklin is aboard. Second walk issued by Matthew Thompson, both to start the inning. Grant Harris at the plate for the Bruins. He's hitting .299, has 6 homers and 27 runs driven in. Runner at first, nobody out. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Give you that name in just a moment. As we have a line drive, very well hit towards center. That ball's going to get over the head of Foreman. Here's a man around third. He's going to motor on in. That is Santana Carrasquillo. He will score on the RBI double from Grant Harris. That ball just took off on Foreman, who gave it every ounce of effort he had. And that ball came very close to the 400-foot sign. So Conklin drew the walk, and Santana Carrasquillo came all the way around, and we're tied at 1. We saw the speed of Santana Carrasquillo yesterday. Kevin Greenwood at the plate. 1 run is in, a runner at second. 1 out, nobody out, and he takes the first pitch for a ball. Greenwood's hitting .268, 7 homers, 31 runs driven in. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one misses outside. That's 2 balls, no strikes. For Grant Harris, RBI number 28 on the season. Another man still in scoring position. Thompson, the 2-0. Breaking ball, got the strike zone. Counts 2-1. Christian Cantu watching his brother from Panama City. Well, Foreman did hit that home run. We know you're happy about that. That one misses outside. Adrian Foreman joining us on the live feed. 3 balls and a strike. Not much of a breeze right now. Harris leads off second. Thompson delivers and gets a strike called at the knees. Harris thought it was ball 4, but he'll get back in the box. Check that, Greenwood. Maybe I need another cup of coffee, Maryland. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Harris dancing around off second base. Swing and got a piece of it to stay alive. Ball also got a piece of the catcher as well. Newell back there behind the plate. Says he's all right, and we're ready for another 3-2. Another payoff pitch from Thompson. Breaking ball misses outside. That's ball 4. Second walk of the inning, 3rd overall issued by Thompson. Harris at second, Greenwood now at first. Nobody out for the third baseman, Christopher Wilkins. He's hitting .158, no homers, 7 runs batted in. Chance to put his team out in front with the runner at second. Another man at first. And he takes a breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Thompson takes a long look. Checks that runner. And now delivers. Fastball is upstairs. That evens things up at a ball and a strike. One ball, 1 strike. Thompson again, another long look and a pitch, and this one misses down. That is ball 2. Counts 2-1. Another long look by Thompson, slowing things down and misses outside for ball 3. Carolina has 6 players who made the All-South Region team. 4 made what would be the starting lineup, and 2 made the second team. Tell you those names in a moment. 3 balls and a strike. That's ball 4 to load up the bases. Nobody out, 1 run already in. Grant Harris now goes to third, Greenwood to second, Wilkins aboard. Third walk of the inning, Alexiel Delgado at the plate. He is one of the 4 men who made the All-South Region first team. Nick McAdon, Deion Tubbs, Kalen Whitaker, the others. Logan Conklin and Brian Deegan for Carolina made the All-South Region second team. Infield in, trying to get that force at home. Delgado at the plate. First pitch swinging, tried to hit that one a long way and came up empty. He has driven in 14, 1 homer. He's batting .388. No balls and a strike. Takes this one outside. Kobe Newell trying to ask where that ball was. Umpire says it was a little bit off the outside corner. So a ball and a strike. Thompson from the stretch. Curveball popped up and out of play. So the count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Thompson shakes off a couple of signs. Gets one he likes. Now ready for the 1-2. Breaking ball misses upstairs. Runs a count to 2-2. All 4 Charger infielders in to try to get the force at home. Outfield, medium depth. Nobody out. Bases are loaded. There's a chopper up the middle into center field. 1 run is in. Here comes another man around third. Greenwood will score. And that's a 2-run single for Alexiel Delgado. And Carolina leads now 3-1. Harris had doubled. Greenwood had walked. Both of them scored on the base hit. Wilkins stops at second. Just a little chopper, a slow roller that got past the infield. That's the risk of pulling all 4 men in. Makes it easier for a ball like that to get through. Deion Tubbs, a leadoff man. 3 runs are in. He's batting with men at first and second and nobody out. He drew a walk to start the ball game, but didn't get any further. Infield now back playing double play depth. And Thompson delivers a first pitch, bunt shown, and then Tubbs pulls back and takes a strike. That's a second hit for the Bruins. That 2-run single from Delgado. Harris, the RBI double earlier in the inning. 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt and gets by the catcher, and both runners will advance. That will be a wild pitch charged to Thompson. Now Tubbs has 2 men in scoring position and nobody out. Infield will play back, trade the run for the out. The 1-1 on the way. Another one in the dirt, but this time Newell's able to keep it in front. Two balls and a strike. Thompson ready with the 2-1. Breaking ball hits the batter and loads up the bases. So 3 walks, a hit batsman. That's been the bulk of the offense. Then both hits that drove in the runs. And now time called. We'll have a conference on the mound as Carolina threatening to tack on to this current 3-1 lead. And it looks like we'll have a new pitcher whom we'll tell you about in just a moment when we come back here on TBC Eagles. The new pitcher for the Chargers, right-hander Noah Hillman. He'll take over, inheriting the bases loaded with nobody out. He's making his 5th overall appearance. He has totaled 1/3 of an inning. Hillman has allowed 2 hits, 6 runs, 4 of those earned. He has walked 3 men. Very tough situation as John Kehoe, Nick McAdon, and Brian Deegan, 2, 3, and 4 are the next scheduled hitters. Nobody out with the bases loaded. Carolina with 3 runs in the inning leads 3-1, batting in the top of the second. Getting started with a walk to Logan Conkling, then Grant Harris doubled the center. Conklin's courtesy runner, Santana Carrasquillo, ended up scoring. A walk to Kevin Greenwood, another walk to Christopher Wilkins, 2-run single from Alexiel Delgado, and then a hit batsman, that's Dion Tubbs, loaded up the bases. And now Hillman will try to stop the bleeding. Thompson, 1+ innings. 3 runs all earned. He is responsible for the 3 men on base. Just 2 hits. He walked 4 and hit 1. Kehoe at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time up. And now our first look at Hillman's first pitch, and this one misses upstairs. Infield about medium depth. 1 ball, no strikes, and a high pop-up. Infield fly is in effect. Catch will be made on the mound. That's John Spearman making the play. So 1 out. Nick McAdon steps up with the bases loaded, 1 man out. Went down on strikes his first time. Hillman trying to pull the Houdini act and get out of this inning without any further damage. He got the first man he faced to pop up. First pitch to McAdon, a breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And this one, fastball, misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. McAdon, a patient hitter. He has walked 25 times. Here's a 1-1, swing and a miss. Good sinker that McAdon was over the top of, and it's 1-2. Hillman will wind up with the bases loaded. Here's the 1-2. Looked like he was trying to get Macadon to chase again, but this time the batter didn't fall for it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hillman gets a sign he likes, and the 2-2. Fastball high and tight. That's ball 3. Nowhere to put the batter. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball grounded towards third. Spearman will go to second for 1. The throw to first will not be in time. Almost got away. Polk able to knock it down. That will be an RBI for Macadon, a fielder's choice. Wilkins scores. It's 4-0. Two outs. Tubbs was the man who was out at second. Delgado is at third. 9th man to bat, Brian Deegan. Has runners at the corners, 2 outs. That run charged to Thompson. Swing and a foul back. Deegan keeps his head down on that one. He might square it up. It's a good rip. No balls and a strike. Deegan chased one out of the zone, fouled it off, and he's down in the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way, and this one is popped up over the third base dugout and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Delgado at third, Macadon at first. Pitch on the way, and a high fly ball towards right. It has a chance to drop, and it does. A run is in. Macadon will head on to third. He is the pitcher, but he's still running his own bases. And an RBI single for Brian Deegan makes it 5-0. Delgado scores, and again, Macadon goes first to third. Logan Conklin started this inning with a walk. He ended up scoring the first run. 5 runs are in. Now close the book on Matthew Thompson. All 5 runs charged to him. And a breaking ball misses outside. One ball, no strikes. And that one is in there for strike 1. One and one. Hillman ready and the pitch. High pop foul. This one's out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Hillman checks that runner at first. And 1-2 on the way. High fly ball towards right. Giving chase and making the catch on the run is Evans to end the inning. For the Bruins, though, 5 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks, a hit batsman, and 2 men left. And we go to the bottom, or actually the bottom of the second, 5-1 Carolina. Big inning for the Bruins in the second. They now lead at 5-1 as the Chargers come to bat. 5, 6, and 7 due up. Caleb Polk, Dylan Booth, and Rod Evans. Nick McAdon served up the leadoff homer to Bo Foreman, then a base hit, but also got a line drive double play and a pop-up. And now he'll take on Polk, Booth, and Evans. Remember, the winner of this game will play tomorrow. The loser is out of the tournament. 2 games on the schedule for tomorrow. Hopefully the rain will hold off and won't interfere. First game, 11 a.m. Second game, 1:30 p.m. That game will be the loser of Bob Jones and Trinity Baptist, which is next, against the winner of tomorrow morning's first game. Caleb Polk at the plate. First pitch from McAdon. It's a fastball for a strike. Polk hitting .255, 10 runs driven in, and he takes one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. McAdon ready with the windup and misses upstairs. That's ball 2. McAdon now with a 4-run lead, 5-1. And a sinker had Polk over the top of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. And a line drive foul down the left side. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses outside to fill the count. Count of 3-2. McAdon winds and delivers. There's a ground ball sharply hit towards first. That'll be picked up by Greenwood. He'll step on the bag, and there's 1 out. Dylan Booth at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. McAdon takes a long look in. Booth hitting .132. 2 runs driven in. And takes the first pitch outside, and the throwback hit the bat. Not the first time I've seen that, but we don't see it very often. Booth, the designated hitter. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses low and outside. That's ball 2. Still a lot of cloud cover over Trinity Ball Yard. Here's a 2-0 and a chopper towards third. That one is foul. 2 balls and a strike. 40% chance of rain in the forecast for later today. Here's a 2-1 from McAdon. Breaking ball. Got the inner half of the plate for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, base is empty. McAdon delivers and misses high and outside. That's ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He got him. That's the first strikeout for McAdon. He now has 2 outs with the bases empty for Rod Evans. Roderian Evans, the Southeastern Baptist Chargers right fielder. Hitting .317, check, swing, and that's strike 1. Evans has 1 homer and 3 RBIs. There's a chopper towards short. Charging in is Kehoe to throw to first in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Chargers in the bottom of the second, and after 2, it's Carolina 5, Southeastern Baptist 1. Grant Harris, Kevin Greenwood, and Christopher Wilkins are the scheduled hitters for the Bruins as they come to bat in the top of the third, leading 5-1. Noah Hillman entered the game last inning in a very tough situation. Bases loaded, nobody out. Did an effective job, allowed just the one bloop single. 2 runs scored while he was on the mound, but he got a pop-up, then got a ground ball for a fielder's choice that brought home a run, and then the blooper into right that brought home another. So Carolina leads 5-1 as Harris steps in. He drove in the first run for the Bruins with the double off the center field fence. He ended up scoring a run as well. Top of the third, 5-1. Hillman ready with the first pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss. No balls and a strike. And Hillman delivers a fastball upstairs, and that evens things up at 1-1. One ball, one strike, and a pitch. High fly ball down the right field line. This ball's playable, however, and the catch is made by Evans. 320 down the line. That ball went about 315. Evans had it all the way. Harris got under that one just a bit. 1 out for Kevin Greenwood, who walked and scored in the second. Hillman's first pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. No balls and a strike and a pitch. High pop up over near the dugout. It's going to stay in play. And a catch is made by Newell. Had to reach back as that ball tailed back toward the infield. Nice job by the Southeastern Baptist catcher. So 2 outs for Wilkins. He walked and scored in the second. Deep fly ball down the right field line and a pop up to the catcher. And a first pitch breaking ball to Wilkins. In there for a strike. Bob Jones Bruins getting ready on the practice field behind right field. Swing and a miss by Wilkins. Bruins are taking on Trinity Baptist next. That one's scheduled to begin at 11:30. 0-2. Hillman winds and delivers and misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Curveball misses inside. Newell again asking where that one may have missed. Of course, from up here, it's hard to tell on those close pitches on the inside and outside corners. High pop-up on the infield. Polk calling for it. He makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Noah Hillman. We go to the bottom of the third. Carolina 5, Southeastern Baptist 1. Bottom of the third, Southeastern Baptist coming to bat, trailing 5-1. Carolina starter Nick Macadon, 2 innings pitched so far. 1 run it was earned, the home run from Foreman. Just 2 hits allowed. He hasn't walked anyone, and he has struck out 1. Macadon will face Newell, Spearman, and Foreman. 8, 9, and 1 due up in the Chargers batting order. Skies are starting to clear, and it's getting brighter and sunnier out there on the field. Always a good sign. Detroit is at Cleveland tonight. Tampa Bay at Baltimore. Colorado's in Pittsburgh. The Mets are at the Reds. Toronto at Philadelphia. Athletics at the Yankees. Red Sox are in Atlanta. Cubs host the Cardinals. Some of the Major League action tonight. Macadon ready, his first pitch of the inning. Fastball hit high and pretty well towards right center, but 2 men are giving chase, and the catch will be made by Tubbs for the first out. Newell hit that ball very well. Tubbs able to track it down. So 1 out for third baseman John Spearman. John Tavius Spearman is full name. He's hitting .364. Macadon's first pitch, fastball in there for a strike. White Sox are in Kansas City. Dodgers are in Milwaukee. No balls and a strike. That one misses outside, and now it is really bright and sunny out there on the field. Those clouds that were overhead just a couple of minutes ago, they have moved away quickly. Here's a 1-1, and this one is downstairs. That's ball 2. Padres in Minnesota. Angels host the Astros. The 2-1, swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Marlins at Arizona. Rangers in Seattle. Nationals at San Francisco. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good swing and a foul straight back. Top of the order is due up next. Foreman, and if anybody gets on, Eckhoff, LaRocca would follow. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Macadon delivers. Breaking ball, low and outside. That's ball 3. Count now full. Payoff pitch from Macadon. Fastball hit high towards right. Should be playable for Deegan. He camps under it and makes the catch. 2 pretty well hit fly balls in that direction, both caught. Bo Foreman got it over the outfield and off the scoreboard to lead off the ball game for the Chargers. A solo home run. His first of the season. He's up there now with 2 outs and the base is empty. Macadon ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball outside. One ball, no strikes. Good swing and a foul back. Bruins will have 9-1-2 due up when they come to bat in the fourth. Ball and a strike. Breaking ball hit hard right at the second baseman, and Harris fields it on the one hop and makes a good throw to end the inning. 3 well-hit balls, all caught and turned into outs. After 3, Carolina 5, Southeastern Baptist 1. Top of the fourth, 5-1 Carolina. They'll have 9-1-2 due up. Alexiel Delgado, Dion Tubbs, and John Kehoe. Noah Hillman starting his third inning of work. No runs. 1 hit allowed. Had a 1-2-3 third inning, again after he came into a very tough situation in the second. Delgado leading things off. He had a 2-run single. He is 1 for 1. That was part of that big 5-run second inning. Hillman's first pitch, breaking ball, misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Hillman winds and delivers. Fastball low. That's ball 2. Chargers hit the ball very well in the bottom of the third. Unfortunately for them, 2 balls run down in the outfield and 1 right at the second baseman. Spearman's throw is off target. That ball hit off his body, and that's going to be an error on the third baseman. Good throw, may still have had a chance to get Delgado, but it was wide. And Delgado is aboard to start the inning. Dion Tubbs at the plate. He has walked and been hit by a pitch, so no official at bat. Hillman will work from the stretch for the first time. Throw over to first, and Polk had to come off the bag to make the catch. First pitch and swung on and missed. Tubbs well out in front of that one. Delgado 6 for 11 in stolen base attempts. As a team, Carolina 45 for 71. No balls and a strike. Good lead by Delgado, not going. And 1 missing down low. Makes the count 1-1. Most of the clouds are no longer directly above the field. They are surrounding us, but it's nice and sunny out there now. High pop-up over near the dugout. Spearman in foul territory makes the catch. First out of the inning. That one was out of camera shot, but Spearman did make the catch. Really just a few steps next to the dugout. John Kehoe has struck out and popped up to the third baseman. He has a man at first, 1 out. That man is Delgado, reached on an error. Throw over to first and runner's back. Delgado pops right back up. All in one motion. lengthens his lead a half step. He's going. The pitch is high. The throw is into center field, a stolen base, but that's all Delgado will get. Credit Foreman charging in, backing up the play, and he was ready to shoot toward third. So Delgado steals the bag, his 7th of the season. He's now in scoring position for Kehoe. Nick McAdon waits on deck. One ball, no strikes. Hillman takes a long look. Checks that runner, now pitches, and a good curveball in there for a strike. So the count even at 1-1. Outfield playing Kehoe to pull, except in right. So he has a lot of room in the gap that way. Here's the 1-1. Line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. Foreman charges in, makes the throw, and a runner will hold. That would have been a close play at the plate. A good throw by Foreman. Delgado stops at third. Kehoe aboard at first. Nice solid single right up the middle. Nick McAdon now a chance to drive in the run. First and third, one out. McAdon did drive one in the second, a ground ball fielder's choice. His 44th RBI. Hillman delivers a first pitch breaking ball for a strike. That bender has been very effective for Noah Hillman. Kehoe aboard at first. Not going. And this one misses inside. Kehoe 2 for 3 in stolen base attempts. Throw over to first and a runner back in plenty of time. Counts 1-1 to Nick McAdon. Hillman delivers. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. One ball, two strikes. Hillman throws to first. Kehoe back under the tag. Of course, Polk also has to keep an eye at the runner at third. Delgado reached on an error, stole a base, advanced to third on the base hit from Kehoe. Line drive into left. That will score the run. Kehoe will stop at second. McAdon has a second RBI. The run is unearned. But Carolina leads now 6-1. McAdon with his 45th RBI of the season. So Kehoe at second, McAdon at first, and the number 4 hitter in the lineup, Brian Deegan at the plate. He drove in a run with a bloop single into right in that big second inning. McAdon, the pitcher, will now come out for a courtesy runner. McAdon ran for himself last time, but now it's Antonio Biggers. Hillman checks that runner at second. And the first pitch, off-speed pitch, get the outside corner. No balls and a strike. Biggers running for McAdon at first. John Kehoe at second. And this one is popped foul and out of play, and that is strike 2. Deegan 1 for 2 with that RBI in the second inning. And for Deegan, that was his 47th of the season. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, got him swinging. Not only a lot of movement, but Hillman took a lot off it and had Deegan way out in front. His first strikeout. 2 outs. Brings up Logan Conklin, the catcher. Walked and scored in the second. Flew out to right. Also in the second. Breaking ball misses. That one a little bit outside. Kehoe at second. Biggers at first. 1 ball, no strikes. Hillman delivers and gets this one in the zone to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. This one is driven into left, pretty well hit, but right at Leroy Rushing, who took just a few steps back and made the catch with ease. Conklin hit it hard, but that ends the inning. For the Bruins, 1 unearned run on 2 hits and 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 6-1 Carolina. Nick Macadon out there on the mound for Carolina. 3 innings so far, 1 earned run. He's allowed just 2 hits. He hasn't walked anyone. He has struck out 1. Now the forecast says the rain should hold off until we finish the action here today. 40% chance between the 4 and 5 p.m. Eastern time. So good news here at Trinity Ball Yard. As Nick Macadon is ready to start his 4th inning of work, he will face 2, 3, and 4 in the Chargers batting order. Eckhoff, LaRocca, and Rushing. Cole Eckhoff is 1 for 1, a base hit into left. 1 of 2 hits allowed by Macadon. After that base hit, Macadon got a double play, and he has retired 8 men in a row. There's a chopper towards third. That'll be picked by Wilkins. Throw to first in time. So 1 out, base is empty, and William LaRocca at the plate. He lined into that 5-3 DP. Told you about a moment ago. So Macadon cruising following the leadoff homer and the single that followed. That's his 9th man in a row retired. First pitch to LaRocca is downstairs. So 1 ball, no strikes. Hello to Stacy Hood joining us on the live feed as Macadon gets one in the zone to even the count. Again, thank you to our tech team for getting everything upgraded and in time for this tournament. That one is outside. That's ball 2. I didn't realize how much work is involved until they told me. There's a 2-1. That one's on the outside corner. A good fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Macadon ready. Here comes a 2-2. Breaking ball right back to the box. Macadon snares it. Flips underhand for the out. Rocca hit that one pretty sharply. But the Chargers keep finding somebody's glove. They are hitting the ball very well. Leroy Rushing is 0 for 1. A pop-up to the first baseman. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch, fastball right down the middle. Due up for the Bruins in the 5th, Harris, Greenwood, and Wilkins. 1 strike pitch from Macedon. Fastball, line drive, base hit. Rushing finds a hole, and he's aboard with 2 out. Brings up Caleb Polk, who grounded to first his first time up. Another one hit pretty sharply, but that one went right to Greenwood, who stepped on the bag. Again, the Chargers are swinging the bat very well. Throw over to first, runner back in time. Runners going. Pitch is popped up to the left side and out of play. Rushing got a terrific jump. Would have had a good chance at stealing the base. See if Russian takes off again. This time to throw over to first. Macedon didn't even give him a chance to get his full lead. Russian, though, not phased. He gets an extra half step. He's dancing, and he got 2 steps, and Macedon fakes the throw to first. That's going to be a balk. Not allowed to fake the throw to first unless you very clearly step off the mound. He did not. That goes as a balk, putting the runner at second. No balls and a strike to Polk. Macedon checks that runner. Rushing bluffed, held up, and then Polk took a strike on the outside corner. So 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3 and out number 3. So the 2-out single and the balk does not hurt Macedon. He's through 4 innings with just 1 run allowed, and he and the Bruins lead at 6-1 as we go to the 5th. We go to the 5th with Carolina leading 6-1. Noah Hillman has been pretty effective in relief of Matthew Thompson. Hillman has 3 innings pitched, 1 unearned run allowed, 3 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. He will face Harris, Greenwood, Wilkins, and if anyone gets on, Delgado, the bottom 4 men in the batting order. Grant Harris doubled off the center field fence and then hit a very deep fly ball caught in right. So he's swung the bat really well this morning. Very bright sunshine out there on the field right now. Again, those rain chances, according to the forecast I just checked a few minutes ago, are now later in the afternoon. The last scheduled game today is 2 p.m., Fort Lauderdale and Toccoa Falls. Hillman's first pitch is a fastball upstairs. Of course, Bob Jones, Trinity Baptist, they'll play next, beginning at 11:30, depending on how long this one takes. 1 ball, no strikes. Hillman delivers off speed. That's been his best pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Wind blowing out towards left center. 8 to 10 miles per hour. It's been off and on, and right now it's on as Harris chases one in the dirt. And he laughs that one off. One ball, one strike. There's a breaking ball hit sharply towards short, and that's going to get through, and Harris will be aboard with the error. So runner at first, nobody out. Brings up Kevin Greenwood, who has walked and scored and popped up to the catcher. Runner at first, nobody out. Harris with a good lead, not going, and the first pitch misses outside. Harris has not tried to steal a base this season. I pop up. This one may also stay in play, and a catch is made by Newell. Second time in a row that Greenwood has hit a fungo to the catcher. So one out. Harris at first. Chris Wilkins at the plate. A walk and a run in the second. Pop up to first in the third. Harris with a modest lead and a pitch. Breaking ball. This one is inside. One ball, no strikes. Hillman delivers. There's a ground ball. Could be two. To flip to second for one. It's bobbled. The relay throw. They got the double play. The bobble was in transition. The runner already called out. And then a really nice job by Eckhoff to regain control of the ball, and he made a bullet of a throw. So 4-6-3 on the double play. The leadoff error does not hurt, and we go to the bottom of the fifth with the Bruins leading 6-1. We go to the bottom of the fifth, and Carolina will put a new man out there on the mound. Right-hander Cade Fletcher taking over for Nick McAdon. Fletcher, a senior from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Last pitched April 21st, one inning against Bob Jones University. He had a tough time. He allowed 4 earned runs in that inning, but he's taking over for Nick McAdon, who is a pitcher of record. He does qualify if the Bruins hold on. McAdon, 4 innings, just the 1 earned run, 2 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. He got some really good defense behind him. Cade Fletcher will make his 13th appearance. He has started 4 times. He is 3-3 on the season with an ERA of 9.70. In 21 1/3 innings, Fletcher has allowed 30 hits, 27 runs, 23 of them earned. He has walked 18 and struck out 18. The first man he will face will be Dylan Booth, who is 0 for 1. Went down on strikes in the second. Booth, Evans, Newell, then Spearman if the inning goes that far. Fletcher's first pitch is a fastball outside. 6, 7, and 8 due up. Southeastern Baptist got the leadoff homer, but nothing since. 1 ball, no strikes, and a breaking ball misses outside. If Carolina holds on, the Bruins will play tomorrow morning at 8, game 8 at 11 a.m. 2 balls, no strikes, and this one misses outside. The loser is done. Here's a 3-0. This one misses for ball 4. Booth is aboard. A good start to the inning for the Chargers. Brings up Rod Evans. 0 for 1, a ground ball to short. His first time up. Action in the Bruins bullpen. Good lead off first by Booth. First pitch, breaking ball, misses outside. Down by 5. We don't expect the Chargers to take too many chances on the base paths. Booth is 5 for 7 in that department. He has a really good lead. And a fastball misses high. Fletcher has missed with 6 consecutive pitches. Two balls, no strikes. That one hits the batter, and the first 2 men are aboard in the bottom of the 5th. The Chargers need base runners any way they can get them. Andrew Callaway is the man warming up in the bullpen. 2 on, nobody out for catcher Kobe Newell. 0 for 1, a fly ball, very well hit, but caught in right center. Timeout, conference on the mound. Head coach Jarrett Miller in his first season at Carolina University, assisted by Noah Anderson, Hunter Reinberger, and Josh Kent. Very quick conference, and now Newell ready to step into the batter's box. Two on, nobody out. A walk and a hit batsman. Fletcher's been staring from the stretch into the mitt even before Newell got into the batter's box. So Fletcher is ready. Chargers in the dugout cheering on Newell, and the first pitch misses, and Fletcher has not hit the strike zone yet. That's now 8 in a row. 1 ball, no strikes, no wind blowing at all at the moment. Old Glory is straight down to the ground. The 1-0, and that's ball 2. Couple more base runners brings the potential tying run to the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Chargers batting at the bottom of the 5th. Fletcher's pitch. That one is in there for a strike, and many times getting that first one settles down a pitcher. So let's see if Fletcher can get himself into a groove. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball is in there for strike 2. Callaway has stopped throwing in the bullpen. Fletcher with a good hard stare in for the sign. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check of the runner at second, and a 2-2 on the way. There's a ground ball sharply hit towards short. Throw to second for 1. The relay is high. Newell beats it out. That'll be a fielder's choice. And a nice play by first baseman Kevin Greenwood, saving a run from scoring and an error on his second baseman. Fielder's choice for Newell. 6-4 put out at second. Dylan Booth advances to third. Runners at the corners with 1 out, and we'll see a courtesy runner for the catcher. Tell you who the courtesy runner is in just a moment. As Spearman is in the batter's box with a chance to drive in the run, he shows bunt and fouls it off. Courtesy runner is Jaden McCray taking over for Newell. Chargers have a big opportunity to get some runs on the board. They had 2 on with nobody out. Now runners at the corners with 1 out. No balls and a strike to Spearman. Runners going. The pitch is outside. The throw will be cut off. Throw to the plate is in time. And Dylan Booth is tagged out at the plate. That will be a stolen base for McCray at second. Dylan Booth cut down 2-6-2 on the putout. Spearman at the plate. Fletcher now a chance to get out of the inning without a run scoring, but this one is looped into right. Here's a runner around third. McCray trying to beat the throw. It is not in time and gets away. Spearman will now take second base on the overthrow. RBI single for John Spearman. That scores McCray from second, and then the error on the right fielder allowing Spearman to take second base. He had completely held up. Checking that play on the throw out at home a moment ago, extremely close. We'll give the benefit of the doubt to the home plate umpire. 1 run is in, 6-2. And a breaking ball misses outside to Bo Foreman. First hit allowed by Fletcher. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses low and outside. That's ball 2. Foreman 1 for 2, a home run and a hard ground ball to second. Chargers got 1, looking for more. Foreman at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. That one hits the batter. That's the second man of the inning that Fletcher has hit. Brings up Cole Eckhoff, who is 1 for 2. He's also hit the ball hard twice. The Chargers have really made solid contact throughout the ball game. Chance for Eckhoff to drive in the run. Fletcher's first pitch. Breaking ball outside. Eckhoff has 4 RBIs this season. 1 more base runner and the tying run comes to the plate. There are 2 outs. Fletcher delivers, high pop-up, shallow right field. Coming in is Deegan, but it will be the second baseman, Grant Harris, making the catch with his back to the infield, and that ends the inning. Chargers, though, do get 1 run on 1 hit, a walk, 2 hit batsman, and 2 men left. And we go to the 6th. It is 6-2 Bruins. We go to the 6th with Carolina leading 6-2. They got 5 of those runs in the second inning, added one more in the 4th. The Chargers got a run in the 1st and just added one more in the 5th. So there's your scoring summary as Noah Hillman starts what will be his 5th inning of work. 4 innings, just 1 unearned run, 3 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks. He's kept his team in the ballgame. Carolina's played some really good defense against some well-struck balls off the Chargers' bats. First pitch from Hillman is a strike to Alexio Delgado, who has scored twice. He's also driven in a pair. Reached on an error and scored that run in the 4th. And he takes this one outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hillman delivers. And a hard foul ball to the left side. Counts 1-2. A little bit more of a cloud cover now, but still very bright sunshine. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Off speed, down the line, that's a fair ball. Delgado around first. He's motoring on into second with a leadoff double. So Delgado at second with nobody out. For Delgado, his 5th double of the season. It'll bring up Dion Tubbs, a leadoff man, to center fielder. 0 for 1. He's also walked and been hit by a pitch. Delgado, the runner at second. And this one is outside. Just the 4th hit allowed by Hillman. And now 4+ innings. One ball, no strikes. Double play depth, but really not a double play situation. High pop up toward the middle. And calling for it and making the catch is LaRocca for the first out. Brings up John Kehoe, who is 1 for 3. Delgado put that one right inside the third baseline. Got it past a diving John Spearman. He's at second, now with 1 out. Left-hander in the bullpen for the Bruins. Hillman checks that runner at second. First pitch, breaking ball, looped into right. That's a base hit. Delgado had to make sure the ball wasn't caught, so he will stop at third. And there are runners at the corners with 1 out. Hit number 5 off Hillman. McIndon, who started off as the pitcher, is now the designated hitter. He's already driven in 2, 1 for 3 officially. At the RBI single in the 4th. First pitch fastball is outside. Can't quite see who the lefty in the Bruins bullpen is, but he's throwing pretty seriously. And there's a breaking ball. McIndon didn't think was a strike, but it is called, so it's 1-1. Throw over to first, and Kehoe back in time. Ryan Navarro warming up for Carolina. Here's a 1-1, and this one misses upstairs for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. There's a high fly ball, shallow left field. The runner tagging, the catch is made. Here comes the play at the plate. The throw is not in time. A run is in. Delgado with the leadoff double advanced to third on a base hit and scores on Nick McIndon's 3rd RBI of the game. So McAdon got it done on the mound and at the plate. He has an RBI in 3 consecutive plate appearances, a fielder's choice, a base hit, and now a sacrifice fly. And Brian Deegan at the plate, he's also driven in a run. That came on a bloop single in the second. 2 outs with the runner at first. That runner is Kehoe. Snap, throw to first. The ball's in right field. Kehoe will take off, and he will get there without a play. That will be an error on the catcher, allowing Kehoe to take second. So now Deegan an RBI opportunity. He and his team now with a 5-run lead at 7-2. Miss Jill Navarro cheering on the Bruins, hoping to see her son get into the ball game. He is still warming up. Hillman delivers and a bouncing ball towards second. LaRocca makes the flip to first, and that ends the inning. For the Bruins, though, 1 run on a couple of hits and 1 man left, and we go to the bottom of the 6th with Carolina leading 7-2. Bottom of the 6th, and 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Chargers. LaRocca, Rushing, and Polk, and they will face Ryan Navarro, who is taking over for Cade Fletcher. And for Fletcher, 1 inning, 1 earned run, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 hit batsmen. And Ryan Navarro now out there on the mound, the sophomore from Yorkville, Illinois. Last pitched against Montreat College on April 18th. Allowed just 1 hit in 1 inning and struck out 3 men. Overall on the season, Navarro, no win-loss record. He has pitched 3 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, all earned. He has walked 4 and struck out 4. He will face 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Chargers, who got a run in the 5th, but then Carolina came back and got that run right back. And the Bruins lead 7-2. And again, the winner of this game will play at 11 a.m. tomorrow, game number 8 of our tournament. That will also be an elimination game. They'll take on the winner of our next game here between Bob Jones University and Trinity Baptist College. LaRocca in the box. He is lined into a double play and grounded back to the pitcher. Hit the ball hard both times. Showing bunt, pulls it back and takes a strike. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball, misses low and outside. Count even at 1-1. Chargers again need to get some base runners. There's a ball hit pretty well towards center, but that is right at Tubbs, who took 2 steps in and stopped and made the catch with ease. 1 out for Leroy Cy Rushing. He is 1 for 2, a base hit in the 4th. So Rushing will try to get on base. Caleb Polk, Dylan Booth, Rod Evans, the next scheduled hitters for the Chargers. And Navarro delivers and bounces one for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Navarro from the stretch. The lefty delivers and misses outside for ball 2. So the count of 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. This one is low and inside. That's ball 3, rushing in the driver's seat. See if he gets a green light or if he's taking no matter what. The 3-0, and ball 4 is high, and rushing draws a 4-pitch walk. Brings up Caleb Polk. He has grounded to first and gone down on strikes. Rushing attempted to steal last time, but was awarded second base on a balk. Long look by the southpaw. He now delivers, and this one is outside. One ball, no strikes. And ball 2 is low and outside. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. The Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors are behind right field, supposedly warming up, but they're actually watching the game a lot more than they're warming up. They play a playoff game tonight in the Florida State Championship. They're in the regional quarterfinals. That one is in the dirt. That's ball 3. Rushing is 5 for 8 in stolen base attempts. He's been dancing off first this entire at-bat. 3 balls and a strike, 1 out. Runner not going, but that's ball 4, and there are 2 on with 1 away. 2 consecutive walks to Rushing and Polk. Brings up Dylan Booth, and again, a couple more base runners. Chargers will have the potential tying run at the plate. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Booth. Andre Weaver will get the at-bat with 2 on and 1 out. Long look by Navarro at the runner at second. Looks back there 3 times and delivers a breaking ball for a strike. Weaver with a chance to drive in the run. On the season, Weaver 1 for 15 with an RBI. Hits that one hard, but pulls it foul for strike 2. TBC Eagles now warming up. They're getting ready to take on Bob Jones University next. No balls, 2 strikes. Pop up. If that stays fair, it's the infield fly, but it does drift foul and out of play. Rushing is the runner at second. Caleb Polk is at first. Both walked. Andrew Weaver at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. He's pinch hitting for Dylan Booth. Nothing in 2. Varro checks the runners. They're not being held closely. And now the 2-strike pitch misses up and away. In the 7th, barring any changes, Conklin, Harris, and Greenwood, the scheduled hitters for Carolina. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Navarro walks 2, then gets a strikeout. Now a chance to get out of the inning, leaving those runners stranded. He'll have to face Rod Evans, who was hit by a pitch his last time up. Nothing out of 1 officially. Evans with 3 RBIs on the season, looking to make it 4. Again, runners not being held very closely, and this pitch hits the batter to load up the bases. So without the benefit of a hit, the Chargers have 3 men aboard, but also 2 out. Kobe Newell, Chargers catcher, at the plate. He's 0 for 2, but he reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, and scored a run in the 5th. Now time called, as we'll have a conference on the mound. So we're going to pause right here. We'll be right back on TBC Eagles. Carolina makes a pitching change, and now on the mound, Chase Locklar, who did a terrific job yesterday against Bob Jones. 2 1/3 innings, no hits, no walks, no runs, 3 strikeouts. And he will inherit the bases loaded with 2 outs. He just has to get 1 man. Locklar on the season, 2 wins, no losses, 7.48 ERA, 21 2/3 innings. 25 hits, 24 runs, 18 of them earned. He has walked 11 and struck out 14. Ryan Navarro, 2/3 of an inning, no runs. He is responsible for the 3 men on base. He hit 1 and walked 2. Locklar will face Kobe Newell. Newell is watching that pitcher very carefully outside the home plate area. A walk to Rushing, a walk to Polk, and a hit batsman to Rod Evans. Those are the base runners. There are 2 outs. Now Locklar trying to finish this inning without the runs scoring. Right now, the tying run would be in the on-deck circle. John Spearman is that man. This would be a save situation if Locklar finishes this inning and pitches the complete 7th. And that ball gets away. Here comes Rushing. He will score. That will be a wild pitch charged to Locklar. The run is charged to Navarro. Also on the play, Polk takes 3rd, Evans to 2nd. Again, there are 2 outs. First base now open. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. Locklar from the stretch. This one is hit down the left field line and foul. So the count 1-1. 1 run is in. The walk to Rushing. He came across on that wild pitch. 2 men in scoring position for the Chargers. Ball and a strike, 2 outs, and the pitch. is in the dirt. That's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Pitch on the way, and it is right down the middle for strike 2. 7-3. Chargers just got a run, looking to add more and pull a little bit closer. Two balls, two strikes. Locklar looks at that runner at third, now delivers. This one is in the dirt. That's ball 3. John Spearman waiting on deck. He drove in a run with a base hit in the 5th. Three and two. Pitch on the way. There's a fly ball into shallow center. Tubbs camps under it and makes the catch. Well, a run scores on a wild pitch, but nothing else for the Chargers. We go to the 7th with Carolina leading 7-3. Top of the 7th, Logan Conklin, Grant Harris, and Kevin Greenwood due up for Carolina, and the Bruins lead 7-3. Noah Hillman back out there for his 6th inning of work. Came on in relief in the 2nd. He has pitched 5 total innings. He's allowed 2 runs, just 1 earned on 5 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Nick McAdon would be the pitcher of record should the score hold up. Matthew Thompson, the pitcher of record for the Chargers. And Chase Locklar, we'll see if he comes out to pitch the 7th. However, there is action in the Carolina bullpen. Andrew Callaway is warming up for the Bruins. Hillman's first pitch, and that one hits the batter. That puts Conklin aboard, which in all likelihood means we'll see Santana Carrasquillo doing the courtesy running for the catcher. That is correct. Here comes Santana Carrasquillo, who scored a run in the 2nd in that same role. Grant Harris at the plate. 1 for 3, RBI, and a run scored. So Harris batting with a runner at first, nobody out. And Hillman from the stretch and delivers. There's a ground ball that could be 2. It's bobbled at second. The throw to first is in time. Well, they don't get 2, but they do get the man at first. 4-3 on the putout. Santana Carrasquillo advances to second, 1 away. And here's Greenwood, who is 0 for 2, but he's walked and scored a run. Runner at second, one out. Hillman checks that runner and delivers. And a good breaking ball. Like I said before, that's been his best pitch, and that one's a strike. Very gentle breeze blowing now. 0-1. Hillman, another check at the runner. Another curve ball, but this one is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hillman again, checks that runner, delivers a 1-1. That one's on the plate for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Hillman with the pitch and misses up and away. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hillman with the pitch, and this one misses inside. That's ball 3. Count is 3-2. 1 out with the runner at second. Carolina leading 7-3. And swing and a foul tip, not held on, so Greenwood gets another one. Three balls, 2 strikes. Long look in by Hillman. And here comes the payoff pitch. Breaking ball lifted into right. Going back is Evans. He'll make the catch over the shoulder. Lost his footing. Didn't matter anyway. Santana Carrasquillo tagging and making it with ease. And there are 2 away. Terrific running catch by Rod Evans in right. Wilkins will bat with the runner at third and 2 out. Rolled into a double play his last time up. 0 for 2, but he has walked and scored a run. Hillman's first pitch is upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. And Hillman ready and a pitch. And this one bounced foul right off the batter's foot. A little painful strike for Wilkins. I've done that. I know what it feels like. That's why you see a lot of the major league hitters wear a little shin and ankle guard. It still smarts. The 1-1 ready from Hillman, who winds with the runner at third. A breaking ball. Got the outer half of the plate for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Hillman trying to get out of this inning without that leadoff hit batsman scoring. Here's the 1-2. Tried to overthrow that one and uncorked a wild pitch, and Santana Carrasquillo will score. Run number 8 on the board for Carolina. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wilkins. Hillman shakes off a couple signs, gets one he likes, and delivers a 2-2 and a high pop fly, shallow right field. Evans is there, and that ends the inning. 1 run on no hits and nobody left. Bottom of the 7th, last chance for the Chargers. They trail 8-3. New man on the mound will be Andrew Callaway, and it is not a save situation to lead too big, but he will try to finish this one off and put Carolina into tomorrow morning's first game at 11 a.m. It is 8-3, and the Chargers have one last opportunity. Callaway, no win-loss record, 10.97 ERA, 10 2/3 innings, 17 hits, 16 runs, 13 of them earned. He has walked 12 and struck out 7. Chase Locklear, 1/3 of an inning. He got the only man he faced, and he helped stave off a Southeastern Baptist attempt at a rally. It is the bottom of the 7th. John Spearman will lead things off, then the top of the order. Callaway's first pitch, and that one misses inside. Thought for a moment it got Spearman, but no. John Spearman is 1 for 2, an RBI single in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a strike right down the middle. A ball and a strike. And a pitch from Callaway, a breaking ball. This one does get Spearman in the back shoulder, and he is aboard. That is a 6th batter that has been hit by a pitch in this game. 4 Chargers have been hit, 2 Bruins. So Spearman aboard, nobody out. Bo Foreman at the plate. Solo homer in the 1st, grounded to 2nd in the 3rd, hit by a pitch in the 5th. Spearman with a big lead, but trailing by 5, not likely to run. That one's into dirt and blocked by Conklin. Trinity Baptist and Bob Jones scheduled to start at 11:30. That's going to be a little closer towards 12 now. It'll be at least half an hour in between ball games. Spearman with a big lead off first. Callaway delivers, and a high fly ball towards center, but Tubbs takes a few steps over to his left and makes the catch for out number 1. Deion Tubbs can cover a lot of ground out there in the outfield. He's made catches right at him and to both sides. Cole Eckhoff is 1 for 3. He's at the plate with Spearman at first. One out with the runner at first. Big lead by Spearman. Callaway delivers and hits another man in the back, and Eckhoff is aboard. And the 5th Charger to be hit by a pitch. Brings up William LaRocca, who is 0 for 3. And again, a couple more base runners. Potential tying run at the plate. But the Chargers do trail by 5. Rocca's hit the ball hard all 3 times up. Nothing to show for it. 1 out, and the first pitch misses outside. 2 hit batsmen with a fly ball to center in between. And there are some relievers walking around the bullpen, and now one man steps on the mound. And this one misses outside. That's ball 1. Let's see here. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one misses high, and that is ball 3. Ian Laird warming up now in the bullpen for the Bruins. We saw him play third base in one of yesterday's games. I believe that was against Fort Lauderdale. He's now warming up. 3 balls, no strikes. LaRocca at the plate, 2 on. And a turn and a look towards second. That's okay. You can fake the second. Just not first like we saw earlier in the ball game. 3 balls, no strikes. Callaway checks that runner at second. And the pitch. That one is at the knees for a strike. Count of 3-1. LaRocca digs in. And a 3-1 on the way. Ball 4 loads the bases, and now the tying run is in the on-deck circle. Eckhoff will go to second, Spearman to third, LaRocca at first, Leroy Rushing at the plate, and a pitcher-catcher conference on the mound. Laird starting to heat up quickly in the bullpen, just in case. And right now, if he does enter, it would be a save situation, unless something else happens. That something else would have to be one of those base runners taken off the base paths. Time out with a long, slow walk. My head coach, Jarrett Miller, so we will see the pitching change. Laird will enter, and it will be a save situation. We'll tell you about Laird in just a minute here on TBC Eagles. It is not Laird, who was warming up and is still throwing in the bullpen. This is number 11, Jamie Wyckoff, now pitching for the Bruins. I did not see Wyckoff throwing. He had to have been all ready to go. Wyckoff will inherit the bases loaded with 1 out. This will be a save situation with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He is 1-1 on the season. He has 8 saves, so no stranger to this situation. 4.58 ERA, 19 2/3 innings, 22 hits, 17 runs, 10 of those earned. He has walked 12 and struck out 15. He's allowed 3 home runs. Andrew Callaway, 1/3 of an inning, no runs, but he is responsible for all 3 men on base. He walked 1 and hit 2. Leroy Rushing is watching the pitcher warm up while he's talking with his coach. And now Rushing walking back to the plate. Laird is still throwing in the bullpen. So now Wyckoff looking for his 9th save. He does have a 5-run lead to work with, but 3 men on base. And Rushing now, waiting to get into the batter's box. Carolina 8, Southeastern Baptist 3. And now we are ready to resume. Rushing facing Wyckoff. Hard throwing right-hander. And the first pitch hits the batter, and that brings in a run. That's a 3rd man this inning hit by a pitch, and this one forces home Spearman. And now Southeastern Baptist has a tying run at the plate. Eckhoff to third, LaRocca to second, rushing aboard at first. Caleb Polk at the plate. Weinkoff, junior from Mooresville, North Carolina. Polk digs in, left-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher, first pitch, fastball, gets away, it's ball one. Here comes a runner to the plate, he will score. And both other runners also advance. And the Chargers, with 2 runs in the inning, have cut it down to 3. 8-5 is the score. Eckhoff crosses, LaRocca to third, rushing to second. And again, that potential tying run now at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to Caleb Polk. Weinkoff delivers and gets a fastball right down the middle. Good take by Polk after seeing the new pitcher hit one man and then uncork a wild pitch. So 1-1, hard throwing right-hander on the mound. That one skips away. Another run will score. Wasn't sure for a moment if the ball had hit the batter. Umpire says no. And so it is now 8-6. That'll be another wild pitch charged to Jamie Weinkoff. LaRocca scores. Rushing at third. Polk at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. There's a ground ball up the middle. That is going to be snared. Rushing did not score. Throw to first in time. Now Rushing scores on the throw. And now the Chargers are going to question that call at first. It will not be an RBI for Polk because Rushing did not go until the throw was made to first. However, the run is in. It's now 8-7. And again, the Chargers questioning that call at first. From up here, it looked like he had beaten that throw, but the call was out. That's going to be out number 2 with the bases empty. Be able to back that one up here on the YouTube feed. Get another look at it. Diving snare at short, throw to first. We couldn't tell from the video. But there are 2 outs with the bases empty for Dylan Booth, who re-enters as a designated hitter. Was pinch hit for last time, but now back in there. Last out for the Chargers. And the pitch from Weinkoff. Swung on and fouled off. Andrew Weaver batted for Booth last time through the order. Now Booth re-enters. And he's down 0-1. He represents the potential tying run. Chargers are still barking about that call at first. That one misses outside. One ball, one strike. And a pitch from Weinkoff. Fouled back, and Chargers down to their final strike. No matter what, they will not have gone down quietly. They rallied thanks to some wildness from the pitching. They have scored 4 without a hit. That is strike 3, and that's the ball game. Final score, Carolina University 8, Southeastern Baptist 7. The Chargers rallied for 4 in the bottom of the 7th, but came up 1 run short. And Carolina will advance. They stay alive. They will play tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. against the winner of our next game, which is Trinity Baptist and Bob Jones University. We're going to stop this feed right now after we go over the pitching totals. Nick Macadon, the winner, 4 innings, 1 earned run, 3 hits, 1 strikeout. Jamie Weinkauf gets the save. Macadon is now 5-2 on the season, the 9th save for Jamie Weinkauf. And Matthew Thompson takes the loss. He is now 1-4. Updated record, Southeastern Baptist now 7-18, and Carolina 23-18. Well, we're going to end this feed right now, start up a new one just before our next ball game begins. Bob Jones against Trinity Baptist right here at Trinity Ball Yard on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. I'm